morning, my cosmos. What's going on? If you're up, you're up, or just whatever. Just want to say good morning, and yeah, I figure also I just keep it, when it comes to these relatively, just coming back to these types of subjects, like viewership or just individually like topics like that, wrestlers or viewership, um, where it comes to characters. It's it honestly depends on the subject at hand. So however, because I don't want to. I've noticed also too, because you get better with it, and I've noticed that also. So I don't want to just like sit. I mean, we can, but like I said, it depends on the subject and what we're actually discussing. So I don't want to sit around for like close to an hour, half an hour, anything like that. That's why as I've already, because I watch others and I studied it, so I don't want to sit around for hours or just more of the time that we don't need to be here. So just straight to get to the even though we're putting emphasis on it and really important matter, we still just don't want to sound like a don't want to sound like a radio box or just in loop. So yeah, I actually even though I pretty much made it clear before when it comes to the viewership, and I know that I'm still like viciously still new, and like yeah, really really still new, and I know viciously I can extremely come off as condescending, but like I said we all, and like I don't like, obviously you have people like a JD or Solomonster, obviously like the big YouTubers in the wrestling social space. Like obviously, like I don't I have some I have some that I watch. I don't like ones I do like Technical Work Productions or Millennial Smart, and that's that. Of course, you're gonna have people that you're gonna have what you don't like or don't like, but I think I can agree. Yeah, I think I can say and agree also when we we all just want the same thing when it comes to wrestling. We all just want to kick back and have a good time. We don't just want to just stress and just continuously talk about the same thing 24/7. But that's the realm that we live in. The society that we're well within the barriers. So even though I'd very much not like to talk about the same thing and really put emphasis and just sound like I'm just talking toward a wall, yeah, we all want the same thing, and that's pretty evident. Obviously, I can say that right now. I'll come back. Obviously, when it comes to I'll just straight up, if not, just want to chill back. I'll yeah, I'll make it a priority to just to whether it's about Raw or Dynamite, WWE, AEW. I'll talk about next week when it comes to the shows. It's just this week I've been chilling. Obviously, couldn't care less about what's been going on. It's the same shit. Doesn't matter. It's boring. Nothing. Whether they WWE, AEW, it's still not good. Whether they have like a good, that doesn't it doesn't matter whether they have good nights or all. It's like more of the same thing. You always gonna have when it just especially the pay-per-views, you're gonna have when it just, because that's like when it comes to the wrestling part. I want, when it comes to the juicy, I want the sugar. I want to be hyped up on caffeine. I want to, just sit back and just be a fanboy. So, I don't want to just, I could care, like, with the debut, basically of Paige, she like Sarada now in AEW. Like I said, that's just like, you pretty much know what that is. Like, just used. Tony does what he does to get when it comes to the viewership. So, but as in terms of Raw viewership, it seems like I'm not gonna act like Raw viewership is we haven't been this in this place before, or it's not like it's been down this road before. It has been those type of roads. It's been at a place of where it's just like a lower viewership, or they like what's like 1.2 or 1.35. That's always, that's been for a matter of years. So I'm not gonna act like this is new. Even though before I was even on here, or y'all knew before I even just had a voice before, WWE's been going through this continuously. So this is not, it's not something that's new. So I'm gonna treat it as such. But yes, so it's back to, I guess, because basketball season is starting up. So I guess you have football, and yeah, they basically lost like a huge drop back to. Like I said, it's not like it's still a very major loss, but yeah, the theme of the subject when I'm discussing to y'all right now is like, yeah, even with Triple H's direction, people still see it. The majority still see it as same old WWE. It's not, nothing about it is good. It's not fun, or it's not anything else is entertaining about it. No, it's just, like I said, the difference is it's more wrestling. It's what AEW does on a regular basis. Whether it's just promos, and it's just more wrestling, and that's what even with that, the hype is officially over, and yeah, so yeah, they dropped back. I figured it was probably like two. It was probably at 2 million, and yeah, it's about, because it's about it'll probably get a little way worse, but yeah, it's probably about to get like a very, very difficult, because yeah, still have basketball season about to start, and football season has already started. So yeah, it's gonna wrestling as a whole might just really suffer. But they're still, it's not gonna act like it really mattered, because they still got their still got the viewership fan base. So when it comes to the hardcore, so, or whether it's been, they have viewership that's been around for like a few years, 5. So it's still going to be a big deal. But as far as like them keeping real growth, and like I don't know if I can really say that like that, because yeah, it's been like this for a matter of years, even with, if not, it's just what Triple H in charge. So, but yeah, this is basically like, yeah, it's even with Triple H's direction, people are just they just would rather watch something else, and and that tells you that nothing is really, like I said, it's about to go on 3 months. It's been about almost 3 months now, and we're still getting the same amount of crap that regardless of whoever's they've been running the reins. So it's just all around. That's why I haven't been. I still pay attention, but it's like, even myself, it's all about. Also, I just don't want to mindlessly pump out just because, just pump out content just because the point is, I just want to have a voice, and I want to get to the main centric of problems. We can still talk about what's going on currently when it comes to the news, or individually, like I just mentioned before, when it comes to wrestling. But just continuously pump out content when I'm not even enjoying the product itself. I'm not even enjoying myself, like, religiously. It's like, so, it's not something I'm not gonna do. And it's like, yeah, like I said, we all want, like when I said that, we like, when it comes to the majority, we all want the same thing. But I'm still not gonna act like, and still make it as if a really major job. And it's like the main purpose of even my creation was just to, it's just wanted wrestling to get better, and that's still the main focus. It's not like this is just because. So if it was that, which I can't wait for, I'd rather talk about I'd rather talk about what I grew up with. I'd rather talk about ruthless aggression and those types of subjects and everything like that, regardless of when it comes to today's wrestling, because there's nothing about it to enjoy. So, but yeah, it's like, it's not like it's the same thing, because yeah, it's been pretty much yes, like it's been the same thing, whether they've been suffering in viewership or not because of like I said, and then obviously you're gonna have the excuses. Like I said, you can like try to go out of your way or not. Good for you. It's not like it's that you'll have those same people turn around and completely do a full split 350 and just start try to say whether it's like I said, it's really like people that just really have a caked in mindset and they just follow the herd. And that's like I said, that's tribalistic groupies, and that's not anything new either. So yes, like I say, so basically, yeah, even with Triple H's direction, WWE is still in the hole. He's not doing anything. Like I said, he's not doing anything better, and it's only I said it's probably really kind of not going to change, even though because they're obviously still going to have like see they have their fangirls and they still eat it up. So, but yeah, it's probably going to get to a point where it's going to get even more worse. So, like I said, the mainstream don't care. Like I said, people like the majority doesn't really care, and you seeing it. They'd rather watch something else than WWE because, well, even when it comes to AEW, also they'll go back to what they're really making also. Because I heard Tony Khan, of course, you had the coke head. Like I say, you always got to worry about something else than his own product, of course, because it's just a game to him. So, yeah, it's really a shame, But I guess we can really be back to talk about next week, whether it comes to the shows and whether or not if I get bored again. But yeah, yeah, I'll see y'all later though.